On the afternoon of St. Patrick's Day, 1890, billows of smoke rose from the basement of the Bowen-Merrill stationery and bookstore shortly after 3 p.m. One of the worst possible scenarios for firefighters became battling an inferno surrounded by large quantities of paper. The flames and smoke attracted the attention of pedestrians as they curled through the grating onto the sidewalk. It was initially perceived that the fire could be easily containable, but the volume of smoke continued to accelerate. Soon, columns of flames were shooting upwards through the sky and elevator shafts to the roof. A legitimate fear was that the blaze might spread to adjacent buildings with the possibility of destroying an entire block. 86 firemen battled the fire. Firemen mounted the roof and windows to combat the inferno. Abruptly at 5:30 p.m., due to the weight of the water-drenched paper, the wood frame support columns collapsed. The floors, from bottom to top until the roof, pancaked. 11 deceased firemen would be removed from the ruins. Private William F. Jones of the Engine Company No. 1 remained buried until the following afternoon. He would die at his home 4 days later. 4 additional firemen would expire later from injuries suffered in the collapse. 11 others suffered injuries. Perhaps the saddest casualty would be Frank Harvey. He had taken the day off and rushed to the scene after hearing of the blaze. He participated in the rescue efforts and assisted in the recovery of Ulysses Glazier from sub-engine No. 3, who'd taken his place and died in the carnage. Less than 3 years later, consumed by guilt, Harvey took his own life. The fire brigade was able to successfully isolate the fire solely to the 4-story Bowen-Merrill structure. A relief committee would be established for the widows and children of the dead. Some of the donations arrived from as distant as London, England. The generous response became the genesis of a fireman's pension fund.